Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Alright.
You're very involved in the role-playing tabletop game Dungeons & Dragons. Do you prefer to run one of these or participate in the game as a character?
I personally prefer to create the character and roleplay out with my friends, more for the reason that you get to explore yourself, because you're representing yourself as another person and getting to explore other sides that you wouldn't normally in everyday society. And from that, you also experience other people's takes on life by them role-playing other characters and demonstrating other parts of themselves you wouldn't see normally. And you get to understand other people on a deeper level through that than you would if you were not to.
What kind of things do you need to think about when you create a character?
When you're creating the character, obviously you have to consider how the character would play out in role-playing situations and in actual mechanical combat situations. So if you're playing a character who has a specific job, like a healer or a sneaky, deceptive person, you want to make sure you're very good at your primary job, which would be healing or being deceptive, but at the same time, you want to be good at the roleplay aspect of it. So having a deep developed person that you're playing rather than just a video game character who is soulless and running around doing willy-nilly. It really improves the scenarios for everyone and allows them to keep in the mindset of the game rather than thinking about other things and getting distracted.
I hear that you also run Dungeons & Dragons games. What is the hardest part?
I would say that the hardest part to Dungeons & Dragons games is making sure that you have consistency with the game, to be able to think up new and interesting encounters for the players that are both challenging in the roleplay sense and in the combat sense. What happens with most people is that as you try to think up new encounters, you eventually run out of material to use. And the only way to get more is to prolong the distance between your sessions or to search for inspiration in the world around you. And both of those take a lot of time.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.